Let me tell you something right now that you maybe didn't even know before. They don't sell life insurance in Dayz. Because when Jake from State Farm hits that, he doesn't know that you hit that 360 no-scope like that in that Northwest Airfield like that because you never backed down from a fight. And everything you thought you knew about Dayz is wrong. Let me ask you a question. When you hit that 360 no-scope in that Northwest Airfield, you can't expect that no one can't spot you because when you roll that dice, you got a 1 in 10 chance of never serving like that ever again. And so there was a time in every Dayz player's life that they must come to terms with when they hit that Northwest Airfield, it's a dangerous town. And when they realize that this game isn't ever going to be like that when you first beat a game, that you can't win and then nothing ever beats it except like that you keep dying, then there's a moment when you realize that no one is making it out alive. And in Dayz, if you've ever played Dayz before, then you know that there's nothing like when you hit that Northwest Airfield. And just know that there's no going back. And there's no time like that to be aware of it until just right now. Because today, we're going to lock in on how to become the best Dayz player of all time, and that journey starts right now. So if you want to be unbeatable and never take no names from anyone because you're invincible, then you're in for a treat. Because today, we're going to be going over everything you need to know to survive per Dayz and never backing down from a fight.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Tip number 1. Let me ask you something. Do you think they sell life insurance in Dayz when you hit that 360 no-scope at Northwest Airfield? You can't expect the haters to think that you're not hacking because when you roll that dice, you might never play that game again. People ask me, how do you survive in Dayz for so long? And my answer is pretty simple. Never stop moving. Even when I'm logged out. Because do you think that when you log out that the zombies aren't moving when you logged out? Because every gunfight is a notification and every gunfight is a negotiation. And think about that the next time you want to call up Jake from State Farm to send your loved ones a death benefit payout because you forgot to switch your gun from mono to stereo. Which brings me to rule number 7. Never trust a player wearing a backpack. Where is he going? Why did he carry that backpack? Is he preparing for the future? Is he not going to hit that 360 no-scope at the Northwest Airfield like you're about to do because he doesn't have life insurance? Unlikely. Because why would you ever fight him and then start to reach for his gun, but it isn't loaded and then you can't decide because you're still waiting for a quote from State Farm. The average Dayz player dies every game. Stop being average. If you hear wolves, howl back. If you break your leg, break the other one. Invincibility is the key, and you already ruined the apple that you spawned in with. Think about it.